Hey everyone, we are talking about
what TV show we want our life to be like. Let's go!
It's Kerry and Barry.
Hey, Kerry and Barry.
I'm Kerry.
And I'm Barry.
Let us know what TV series you want your life to be about.
Yeah.
Can I say 2 TV shows?
Okay.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Supernatural.
Oh, heck, we got a odd thing going on here. Okay, and for mine, I'm gonna choose The Simpsons and EastEnders.
To be fair, he doesn't watch a lot of TV
I
shows.
don't. And EastEnders. Let's just put it like that. Carry on.
So for me, Buffy the Vampire Slayer would be so cool, as most of you, if you've seen a previous video,
Yeah.
of the celeb date, I'm a big fan of Sarah Michelle, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, aka Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
And you're talking about why you want your life to be like it. What would
because I'll be able to have kick-ass moves,
you do? Yeah.
and I'll be able to fight evil with vampire,
Oh.
and that coincide with supernatural.
We get a
They've
lot of
got-
evil going on around the neighbourhood, don't we?
We do,
Even going to the
and-
shop, you just get walloped by a action
And it
figure.
coincides
Come down
with
from the sky.
supernatural because they have monsters and evil stuff in it as well. And then I'll be able to meet the Winchester brothers.
Who?
That's the name of the brothers.
Right. I
Winchester
only
brother.
know one brother, and he used to sweep the streets in the town. Apart from the other brother, I know is my own.
So I'll be able to fight evil alongside Buffy as well as the Winchester brothers. If you ever watch Supernatural, then you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, so the reason why
Sam and Dean.
the reason
Definitely
why
Dean.
the reason why I want my life to be like The Simpsons is because they all look all very happy and live in a very colourful, fun-filled world. And the reason I also want my life to be like EastEnders is because it's quite a lovely little community where everything seems to go wrong, I'll admit.
Get out of my pub!
But everybody knows each other's name. You know, you walk down the street, it's like, oh, you're right, you. I'll get you later. You know.
But then, wouldn't you want to live in Emmerdale?
No, because it's boring. It's
Because
boring.
everyone knows each other's name.
Yeah, but everybody lives. Like, I have to admit, EastEnders, like, they try and look happy. They're like, yeah, right, yeah, and then something dramatic happens to them. But with Emmerdale, they wake up depressed, and something else happens depressed, and they stay the same because they're just like miserable all the time.
Right.
EastEnders are trying to be happy, you know. That's the one thing I've noticed, and I like the idea of living in like a city where everybody knows each other. I do like that because you've got the best of both worlds. You've got the funness of the city life, and everybody knows your name.
So would you want to be the colourfulness of Simpsons,
Yeah.
but live like EastEnders style?
That's brilliant. Yes, literally, you have got it.
That's quite good, merging into one like
It
mine.
is. Isn't that perfect? So that's kind of how I'd like to base my life around. What would happen in your world? Like, imagine your average everyday life. You wake up, you get dressed, whatever, you know. How would it go if you're being the superhero?
Look in the newspapers, look at police radars, and look to
Oh.
see what, any mystery killings or
Yeah.
mystery person.
And you would do what?
mystery. Oh, well, get my gang and we'll research into it and we'll pretend to be
Who's this
lawyers. Well, if you watch Supernatural, you will understand.
Oh.
The Winchester brothers, all they do, they are hunters. They are called hunters, so they
Right.
fight evils, which they have been doing so since their mum died. Well,
Oh.
I say mum, since
How
their
awful.
dad.
Oh.
Something happened to their dad.
No way, both
and
of
then
them.
something having to Sam Winchester's
That is some
girlfriend
terrible,
at the time, at the
terrible
beginning.
timing.
And so that's how they started off their journey. I
What a
love the
shame.
theme tune to Supernatural.
Doesn't it go-
I'm Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Dun, 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 dun,
No. Carry on my
That's the one, that's the one,
wayward
that's what I'm trying to think of it.
son.
How
We
be
will be
peace on
dead.
earth when the Lord returns.
When we are... Oh, goodness sake.
That's how it goes.
We will be done.
Done.
See, lost my train of...
When the Lord have come.
Shut up.
Right. So yes, if I was waking up every day, in my
And I'll
life-
become Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
Sidekick as well as the Winchester brothers.
Well, I
Psychic.
think the thing is, because like the Simpsons don't really hurt themselves for long, you know, like no matter what Homer does or whatever, he can fall out of a window and be like, "Doll, my head," and then he's all right again. And so I would probably do that in the life of EastEnders down in the London life. So I could be like, get out of my pub, but instead of getting out of the door, I would jump out the window and fall on my head and be like, "Dolt." You know?
Right, okay.
But I like the appeal.
So what would your first episode be about?
Oh, it would be like, do, 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 do. And then I'd be walking out the door, and then there would be like a mystery shooting and like all around, and then you'd have the funness.
All around?
All around, I said.
Who's all around?
No, the bong, 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 stuff like that. But then you'd have all the fun of having like Mo from the tavern would have his glasses.
Oh, for a moment I thought you meant Mo Slater.
Oh yes, yeah. Well, they're very similar, aren't they?
Characters.
Yeah. Well, so yeah.
Goodbye, Nick.
So you know the pub would all be shot up and the glass, and he'd be like, "Oh, come on!" But then it would also be quite serious because you'd have the mix of like EastEnders characters who were like really actually upset and quite traumatised by it. But then they'd all come together to support each other. And that's kind of how it would go, really. And then you get tea from your chip shop. Are you looking at your phone?
No.
Right, you are when I'm talking. So that's probably how I think the programs the TV shows that I would stop looking at your phone would like to attach. I mean, become my life. You distract me. Yeah. So, any final remarks?
No, it sounds interesting, yours, but I think mine will be more packed.
Right.
And then it'd be like romance as well as blood.
Oh, imagine combining them though. Oh.
Combining? I already combined mine.
No, listen. A supernatural thriller set in the heart of London with cartoon characters. Oh, why has this not been invented before? If
because
not, which it has
not been. Something that would happen in your dreams, not in
it would. You know the wacky dreams that I have, Kerry.
Yeah.
They get crazy, don't they?
Like and hit the subscribe button
and the notification button as well. At the end of the day, our life is not a TV show, and we have to learn to love what we've been given from the Lord above. So, ultimately, it is what it is. You know, any final remarks? Yeah.
To be fair, we all love a good TV program, and we all wish that we were that particular main star of the TV show.
So take care.
Goodbye.
God bless you all.
They're astoundingly astonishing, and strikingly bewildering. It's Kerry and Barry.
You nearly said that part, didn't you? You did. You nearly did that part. That was my line.